My name's Faye. We're going to do a gentle, stretchy yoga routine, part of a yoga warm-up really. But you can also use it at any time throughout the day that you just need to stretch and release some tight muscles. And it's great for a bedtime practice as well. Enjoy. We're going to start lying down. So make yourself into a comfortable lying down position. And it's up to you for now if you have your legs outstretched or if you have your feet on the floor. We're going to focus on keeping the back as flat to the mat as you can. So for some people that's easier to keep your legs like this. But if you're able to maintain that flatter back position with your legs extended, then choose the most comfortable position for you. Slowing down the breath and settling in onto the mat for 3 breaths. Just raise the arms up here, link the fingers and push the hands away. Slowly letting the hands go down behind your head. Deep breath in and then push them away. Keep the belly pushing down towards the spine. And then circle the arms up, around and down. Take another big breath in. As you breathe out, belly to spine, and bring one and then the other knees up towards the chest. Take the hands behind the thighs and pull them up. Pulling the knees into the chest, tucking your chin slightly to elongate the back of the spine, pushing your chest open to push the shoulder blades down towards the mat. Keep the knees and feet together and slowly rock over to one side, allowing the pressure on your hip to give you a slight little massagey feeling, slowly going back from the outside edge to the coccyx and back over to the other side, almost rolling over onto your left hip and then slowly rolling back onto the right. Coming back to centre, stabilising through your torso, adjusting yourself as needed. Deep breath in and draw some circles with the knees, so the knees and the feet stay stuck together, keeping the back flat to the mat, so stronger belly to spine here. The bigger the circle you make, the stronger your belly needs to be. So if you're new to Pilates or yoga, make the circle small. If you're more advanced with better core control, you can make the circle bigger. And we're going back in the other direction. Keep the jaw relaxed and try and keep both sides of the pelvis on the mat. Don't let the weight of the legs twist you around. Hello, Biscuit. You're being a naughty girl this evening. Come on, out you go. Draw the knees up towards the chest again. See you later, Biscuit. And then kick to come up to sitting. Sit up nice and tall here, arms out, shoulders down. Breathe in, lengthen up from the tailbone up to the crown of the head, trying to switch the thighs up while you turn the belly on. Breathe out, rolling down from the tailbone, tilting the tailbone, then slowly controlling your movement with your belly and back muscles, Slowly allowing yourself down onto the mat, stretching your legs out, taking the arms out at shoulder height. And then bringing the knees up into tabletop. If that's too much for your lower back, leave the feet on the floor. Either option. We're tilting the pelvis using our belly muscles, trying not to push into our arms as we roll the pelvis, and then let the weight of your knees twist you over to the side, turning your head in the opposite direction. Deep breath in and out. Just relax the legs, relax the left shoulder, relax the face towards the left. We're going to take a breath in here to prepare to come back, so drawing the pelvic floor muscles up again, elongating the spine, and as we breathe out, strong belly to spine, keep the knees together, we're rolling the hips back to the centre, adjusting the spine, straightening ourselves out. Deep breath in and out, belly to spine, lift the right side, roll over. Allowing the weight of the knees to stretch you all the way to the floor if possible. If not, just hang where you are. Relax the knees, the thighs, the jaw. Relax the right shoulder. Relax the jaw. Big breath in here, belly to spine, hips come back over, knees come back up. Draw the knees up by placing your hands on the thighs behind, then chin to chest as you breathe out. Squeeze the shoulder blades back and down, and then head to knees. Stretch the arms up. Push the feet up towards the ceiling, push the hands up towards the ceiling. Rotate through the ankles and the wrists. And back in the other direction. Keep your back firmly planted on the floor, then flex the hands and the feet. And point. So point the toes, the hands actually come all the way round, so the fingers are facing underneath the forearms. So we're stretching out the forearms, which is an area which causes a lot of problem in modern life. Keep the legs up high. And rotate once in each direction. Bring the knees back in. Curl back up. Head to the knees, chin to chest, shoulders back and down. Relax the feet. Deep breath in. And breath out, kick, strong belly brings us up to sitting. Turning around here. Coming back down onto our bellies. Hands at the top of the mat close to our shoulders, elbows tucked in. Toes are pointing away from us. Head relaxed onto the mat. Start with the shoulders as far away from the ears as possible. Drawing them back down, drawing the elbows back down, tucking the tailbone. Breathing in here, lengthening from that tucked tailbone up to the crown of the head. So you might raise the head here But do that as it happens with the lift, don't force it. Breathe out, use the belly muscles, activate the back muscles, see if you can rise up without pushing into the hands. And then if it feels okay in your back, push into the hands, keep the shoulders drawing back and down, and come up into your version of Cobra. You don't need to be this high, you can come down here. Wherever you get to, take a breath in here, keep the elbows tucked. Don't let them flare out to the side, keep them close into the body and go slowly down, taking weight into the back of the arms. You're going to do 2 more like that. Breathing in to lengthen and lift. Feel the vertebrae stretching away from each other. Breathing out, strong belly to spine, rising up, using the belly and the back muscles and then pushing into the hands, keeping the shoulders back. Up we come. Staying down low if that's better for you. Make this practice your own. Once more down, keeping as much weight in the back of the arms as you can, keeping the elbows as close to the body as you can, keeping the spine long as we go down. Next time we come up, we're going to push back into child. Deep breath in. And breathing out. Pausing here for a second to breathe in. Expanding that rib cage as much as you can as you breathe in, and then engage in the belly, pushing the belly up, push the hips back. Curling the spine a little here in a moving cat. Coming forwards and back with a little spine curl and extend. Pushing back into child or shell, whichever you prefer to call it. Pushing your heels back, bottom back towards your heels, and your options with your arms to stay extended, to circle round by your side, or to come together holding on the small of the back. Options with your legs to have your knees together or to have them out wide. The wide option if you have more flexibility in the back, or if you want to really stretch the inner thighs. Make the practice your own. Choose the option to suit you. And not to suit you yesterday, to suit you today, right now, in this moment. Bringing the hands back in front of you and coming up into tabletop. Checking that the hands are underneath the shoulders, the knees are underneath the hips. Lengthening through the spine here. Flattest back possible. Bringing the belly to the spine to level the pelvis. Every in-breath we come back to this position. Face flat, looking at the floor. Neck long, back flat. We'll try and keep as much stability in our arms and our legs as we move our spine through a full range of motion. Deep breath in to lengthen. Deep breath out. Head down, tailbone down, shoulder blades stretching apart, belly pushing up to bring the back into the arched cat. Stretching. And then coming back to flat, lengthening. And then curling the tailbone up, squeezing the shoulder blades together, keeping the belly gently engaged as the head comes up. If that doesn't feel good in your lower back, then miss this version out, just stick with the other two. Breathing in back to a flat back, tilting the pelvis, lengthening the spine and the neck. Breathing out, head down, tailbone down, stretch away. Once more, flat back on your in-breath. And arched back, head up, tailbone up, shoulder blades squeezing together as your chest pushes forwards. Keep the belly gently engaged. Tilt the pelvis, lower the head, flat back, lengthening here, and then pushing back, extending the arms. Deep breath in. Keep that bottom as close to the heels as possible whilst lengthening the fingers away. Gripping onto the mat as you walk the fingertips away, pushing the bottom back, relaxing the head down. Deep breath in and out. Relaxing as much weight into the front of the head as you can. Taking the hands around to the left, keeping the head low, keeping the hands on the floor. Take the left fingers around, finger and thumb, around the right wrist and gently pull, stretching down the side of the right arm and maybe down the side of the right body. Release and come back to the centre as you breathe in. Take the fingertips away, keep the bum back on the heels. Breathe out to the right. Take the left hand and the right thumb and finger and stretch. Stretching first the arm, then around the armpit and down the side of the body. Taking the arms back to the centre. Coming back onto all fours. Rolling through the shoulders. I hope you enjoyed that short little, what was that, 17, 18 minutes before bed, just to relax and unwind you. I'd love to know what you think. Any ideas for future videos? See you soon.